no longer have to exclaim, oh, hey, look at that, they just leave me, instead say fire truck, it's so easy, and I'd like to take a moment, just sit right there, I'll tell you how you can't say fire truck anywhere. Stub your toe, fire truck, lose your cat, fire truck, you're naked and your parents come home, fire truck.
Hello, my mic hasn't been working in over a week, and then I got it hasn't been working, then I got it to work, I think right before I left for my mom's house, and then because of that, I couldn't record, because I don't have a good enough computer over there. But anyway, I can finally record now, which is good. Anyway, I've just been making a little adventure map. It's not even good compared to other adventure maps where it's like a whole island, and it's pretty much just this little house. Go down here and pretty bad. Come in here. Oh yeah, and the stuff is moving around. It's not a weird video thing. Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious because if I look back up here, I've got a mod installed. Come on, where's the steps? I've got a GLSL shader installed, and it's called Acid Trip Shader Mod. It's really cool. But anyway, I built this, and then my friends spent at least 2 minutes in this room, and then one of the idiots finally was like, oh. Then they couldn't figure out that. But I put that there because for some reason you get caught on fire. Then we have Advance into the Darkness. And apparently those jack-o'-lanterns are too bright or something, or the redstone torches. Nah, it's the jack-o'-lantern. But you're not supposed to be able to see that, and then you're supposed to walk in and be like, oh crap. And then fall down into here, and then be like, oh, what? Take that stuff. I've got God mode on, apparently, so I don't need it. And you hit this button, and I put that there so this way you couldn't be like, where'd you get that armor and stuff? Oh, back there, and then go back and get it. You can't. So, put that there. And you walk this way. Why didn't I patch that up? Whatever. Walk this way, fall down another hole into here. And then you're like, oh yeah, I have monsters off. There's supposed to be a bunch in there. That's why you get the armor and stuff. And you're like, oh, alright. That was a nice ending. But really, you're supposed to go back here, flip a switch, and then you get a chest. And it's got diamond stuff. Because what's better than free diamond stuff for going through a stupid maze? So, forget how far I got on this. But I know this part's really stupid. My friends were like, wow, that was the stupidest thing ever. I was like, yeah, well, it's pretty short. I didn't make it to be long. And they thought that I didn't put prizes, or that the iron stuff was their prize, and I was like, no. Because I was hosting a server and it was really laggy, so I don't know what that has to do with anything. But anyway, yeah, I was like, oh, that stupid thing didn't fix. But yeah, so then I just made it come out here, and then that's the end of it. I thought it was cool until I showed my friends it, and then I was like, wow, that is pretty stupid. I'm gonna find one of those hidden things for this where you break one block and then the whole thing falls down into crazy. But yeah, the acid trip thing does make me run out of memory a lot. I have 2 gigabytes of memory accoladed to Minecraft. And then, of course, you know, I put in this and now I can run out of memory still. So I can only imagine what it was like when I had 1 gig, how quick I could have run out. Actually, I think that's weird. I had 1 gig before, now it's got 2 and it runs out of memory more often. That's weird. But anyway, this is really cool. Let me go to my other world real quick. I'm gonna cut the video short here. Alright, so this. Ooh, lag. Crap. Alright, there we go. Now it's evened up. This is my good save that I actually play. And this is the first level I ever played with the acid trip shader. I'm just gonna go to the end of this real quick because I love doing this. Just get to the end of this crap. Probably gonna run out of memory. Rendering. There we go. But anyway, this is really cool. I love doing that. Oh, clouds. I showed my friend this the first time I showed him the shader, and this made him want to get it. It's really cool. Let me just let it render real quick. Especially because we're almost back at my house, and that's the best part of it. Alright. Just looking at it. Definitely makes it fun too, because if you ever get bored of Minecraft, you always install mods, and they're all sort of the same. It's either like, oh, whoa, that's a glitch. The clouds, I never noticed that before, because I never have on a texture pack with 3D clouds. I always have on ones with flat clouds or no clouds. But anyway, they're all sort of the same, you know, it'll add items or a new area or people. This just makes it crazy. I have to admit, it does look a little weird when it stretches it real far, but still, it's really cool. Plus it does this. You look at there and it, lag. Rendering. Just look down for a moment. There we go. Alright. So, stupid clouds, I hate them. Oh my god. It's cloudception. It's cloud inside a cloud inside a cloud. Wait, is there another cloud on this? Guarantee there is. There's another cloud on the end of this one. Let's see. What is it? Yeah, buddy. Another cloud. Alright, this is annoying. I've got to break in the clouds. Anyway, so you look out there and it's, you know, highly detailed, and then I look at this and the background gets fuzzy. And then the up close gets, you know, higher detailed, and then I look away, back there, and that's all detailed, and then up close is fuzzy. Which is really cool. It's just the little things that, you know. Ooh, yeah, I'm lagging bad. Like they say in Zombieland, the little things. That's what keeps Minecraft afloat. Or at least for right now, until 1.8 comes out. Then it's just going to make the game so much better. new mobs, you know, all kinds of stuff. They're raising the skybox, because I'm pretty sure, like, 10 blocks above that is, like, the highest you can go in the skybox. Which isn't, well, it's really tall, but compared to what they're probably, or I don't know what the exact number is, but it's going to be really big, so pretty much Notch has a picture of him basically doing this to something. To me, this looks like a little hill, but I'll post a link in the description to the picture that I'm talking about. This thing is huge. He's looking up at it on an angle like this, and you can barely see the top of it, and it just looks absolutely crazy. And I think that, along with this mod, the shader, just doing that to everything and looking up at tall things because they're farther away, and that's when it does it, that would just make it look amazing. But anyway, look in the description for it. I won't be posting again for a while. Ah, sweet. Yep. Won't be posting again for a while because we're going to Virginia, then we're coming back Saturday. Yeah, we're coming back Saturday. And then Sunday I might record something. Monday going to my mom's for a week, and then the school starts that week. But yeah, Sunday.